Okay, we've got a lot of things to catch up on and not a lot of time to do it, so here we go. Part 1 is Talk Like a Pirate Day / Kentucky Wave. So there's this thing while you're driving around in Kentucky that you do the Kentucky Wave. You're driving around, it's just a 2-lane road, you just kind of raise up your first 2 fingers, maybe the first finger, maybe a whole hand, but just as you're passing people, you just raise the hand, let them know, hey, I see you, and you're there, and I'm here. Hopefully you get a Kentucky Wave in return. At some point in September, there's a day that you're required to talk like a pirate, and so we combine the two.
You know, it's National Talk Like a Pirate Day, Bobby Jones. Arr. Arr.
Part 2 is Joe Campisi. Joe Campisi is this guy that used to be involved in New York. Now he's a volunteer with CAP. For the past 8 years, he's come down here with a whole group of guys just to do work. He raises a bunch of money. He's a deacon in the church now. He raises a bunch of money, brings it all down, really helps out in Appalachia. He's an amazing man, very, very awesome. Let's meet him.
No, Rudder is like my godfather told me, will you do me a favor, take a bet down to the bookie? Tell me where the bookie was. Yeah. So I can take a bet down for him. Mm-hmm. And I did it a few times. And then the bookie told me, listen, you want to do me a favor? You want to pick up some bets for me? You know, at these different places. I became a runner. Mm. A runner, I used to pick up the bets and run them back. And when the guys used to hit the horses, I used to take the money and bring it to them, you know. They used to give me tips. I used to make money like that. That's how I started to meet the boys. Mm. I was never really a bad guy. You better understand that. Mm. Really, always inside my heart, there was always a spark. Mm. Not lit, always like, you know, real dull. Mm. And like, I used to hang out in the wrong places, man. I used to hang out in bars and places where you'd be afraid to walk in. That's how bad it was.
Part 3, New House in McCreary County. So there's this family in McCreary County that has 2 uncles that are mentally disabled and a son who was in a severe ATV accident. He's now physically handicapped, can't get around, he was in a wheelchair. They're living in a tiny trailer where he can't get his wheelchair around because it's not ADA approved. His mom has to carry him around, do a lot of things for him. She's probably in her 50s. So his dream was to help out his mom with her brothers and also to be able to do things for himself. So Cap steps in and they build him a new house. And you're walking through it right now. This was day 4 of the week-long woods build. When we got there was just a foundation laid, and you're looking at drywall being put up. At some point I would be standing on the deck, taking a picture of the back of the house that's being sided. The deck was huge. It was just a crazy big project. There were also some people that had never hammered nails that get to hammer nails now. Jenny was one of them, and Jen Ike is another. I suppose that's really all today. I was going to update with a lot more, but I'm just kind of bored and lazy today. Deal with it. I'm also not even outside. This is my room. Oh yeah, and whoever is controlling the world temperature, if you could raise it a few notches, that would be great, because it's freaking cold now.